Papa.
Sharpies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. What's up, what's up? This video is going to be a little bit different because it was requested by one of you. So it is the beginning of the month and I'm about to bid for my schedule for the next month, and it's not hard, but it's always so time consuming for me because I feel like every month I have something going on and I need specific dates off. And so let's just get right into it. So initially, before I bid, I go through my calendar and I pretty much place what the perfect schedule would look like. Then I use my perfect schedule that I created in my GoodNotes app. I use that to kind of see what I could bid for and what would require me to make the least amount of changes. Now, at my airline, and I'm going to show you my plan. Now, at my airline, we have a lot of flexibility, so it's really easy to like trade with people, trade with open time and all that stuff. But I wouldn't even consider myself a lazy girl. I just feel like work smarter, not harder. I'm not going to just bid for anything and then just trade it. I want to bid for whatever I can get that is the closest to what I want and need, and then trade what doesn't suit me or fit me or what have you, right? So this is my plan. Let me show you. So in my iPad that is about to die, let's see what we got here. Go to March. Okay, so it's going to look a little crazy. It's gonna look crazy. I'll explain it to you a little bit, but I have to also make sure I have enough space in March specifically for the rodeo, because I'm a rodeo volunteer. I volunteer on the transportation committee. So I have 4 rodeo shifts that I have to work. I also have to fit in at minimum 4 flying lessons in here. I also have to fit into my schedule at least one weekend that I can go to New York to see my boyfriend. And one of these days I also need off because my friends are coming down and we're actually going to the rodeo for a Black Heritage Day or night or whatever. So this is kind of what my plan looks like. It's 5 trips, including 1 VJA trip. I'm going to show you. I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking. Let me just show you. So this is my schedule here. The first of the month, this day here counts as February. So March actually counts as February. So March technically starts here on the 2nd. The first trip, I need to get a VJA trip, and that's just, it stands for Voluntary Junior Available, but time and a half. It's a trip for time and a half, pretty much. And then here we have the trips. Here, down here in this box, I put what I should bid for and what changes I would need to be made. But after looking and peeking at the bids, my whole plan is out the window. So my original plan was to bid Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? And bidding Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I would get my first trip for automatic VJA. A bunch of different things that you could use to bid, like different systems. I use CrewBid, but you can also go through our actual system and use EBS. There's also now a CrewBid too. They all do the same thing. They get you your schedule. I'm going to show you kind of what the bid packet looks like once you log in or whatever. And I already started placing some things, so forgive me. It kind of looks like this. And you scroll through and you can look at the lines, the positions. You can change it on the side here. Like you can have different filters where you can choose lines by AM, PM. They can be mixed, red eyes. You can look by position. You can look international versus non-international. If you only want to look for certain days, you can look at certain days. If you only want to look at lines that only have turns, you can do that. So you can get really specific into what you want. So let's get into it.
This is going to be a sped up part to make me look like I'm doing something on here.
And we're back. So I put in some filters. Y'all saw that I already started to select some things in the bid. There are lines out there that would give me part of what I want. So initially I said I wanted off on all of my rodeo days. That is something that's high up on the priority list because I can't miss those days, right? And I paid to be a volunteer, so I need to get all of my money's worth. So there are lines that would give me all of those days off, but most of those lines have 6 trips on them and they're already paying like 115 TFP. Now I like to be at around 110 to 120 on the month. So that would be great to get a line that already pays that much and I don't have to do that much work, but then it doesn't give me everything else that I need off. And with 6 trips on my board, it limits my ability to trade. That doesn't work for us. Back to the drawing board. I'm a PM girl, so I click off the toggle for AM lines. I don't need to see any AM lines. I do not want a full AM line. I do leave the mixed AM and PMs on because sometimes you can get a really good trip from that. So I'm going to go through all of these lines, pull out the ones I absolutely love. Those go into the bids first, which I technically already did. Then from there, I turn the AM lines back on just to kind of see what they're looking like. And I'm in the process of getting my passport renewed. So I also toggled off the international because I can't go through any international destinations. I can't have any international overnights because I don't have a passport right now. It's a lot. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. We've been through all the Saturday, Sunday, Monday lines. I really only like this top 5. I went through the rotated lines. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those in here. One is a red eye line because I think that if I could hold a red eye line, if it doesn't go senior, people will pick them up because it's not a lot of work. Okay, I typically will bid what I know I can hold and what I want. Bid what I know I can't hold that I'll never get because it's weekdays. And then after that, I go back down and I start bidding. I may not want this line, but I could probably hold it. That's the vibe. It's update time. I'm up to 348 lines and I've hit a wall. I'm overdoing it, but I'm so close to being done and I don't want to look at it, so I really want to finish it tonight. I'm powering through, but looking at this, like, none of these options seem like good options. Like, I don't like any of my options. That is what is taking me so long, because I'm like, if I get this, I'm going to be upset. If I get this, I'm going to be upset. If I get this, I'm going to be upset. And I'm like, I don't want this line. It is also 10:35 and I need to get ready for bed. Because I have to get up semi-early tomorrow, like to an alarm. So, I don't know, y'all. I think I might have to... It's 956 lines. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 500, because making it to 500 is going to have me bidding some stuff that I definitely do not want to end up with. And it's like, please don't give me that. Please don't give me that. So, I don't know. We might play it risky and only do 400, which still means I need about 50 more lines, and I don't like any of my options. Oh my gosh, this is like the worst bid ever. Like, ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining now. I'm gonna pull it together and get her done. So, time to bid other things that I know I can't hold or have at the end of the bid packet to fill up my quota. So all of those international lines and international overnights, come this way. It's your time to shine, babes. Side note, we have a 24-hour overnight in the Dominican Republic. I know 100% that's gonna go senior, but I'm about to bid that joint just for fun. Since when did we have that? We've come to the end of this saga. I have bid 475 lines out of 956 lines. That's it. That's it for the night. I'm done, tapped out. I need to get ready for bed and make sure I have everything I need. Excuse me, for my appointment tomorrow. This ends my lovely bidding video. If I remember to film my results, I will add a clip in here that you will see somewhere around here. In other news, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If there is any other specific video types that you want to see from me, go ahead and plop them down in the comments, and I will do my best to accommodate your wants and needs. Stay healthy, stay happy. I'm out.